channel Math with Twins. For those who have checked out the previous videos, check out the link of them in the description box or iCards. Please don't forget to check them out as well. By now we know how to solve these questions. Please solve them. I will display the answers and steps. But do we know how to solve these questions? No. That's what we'll be checking out in this video. So our today's topic is solving of integers in detail, including brackets. We will be discussing on how to use DMAS, how to use BODMAS, types of brackets and removal of bracket. How to use DMAS or using DMAS is our next topic. In DMAS, each letter of the word DMAS stands for a particular word. That is, D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. DMAS represent four fundamental operations which we saw now. DMAS represent four fundamental operations which are nothing but division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So DMAS is used in case where an expression contains more than one fundamental operations. So it is used in a case where an expression which we need to solve contains more than one fundamental operations and we need to solve the case. In order to solve such case, we have an order. That is, first should be division, next should be multiplication, next should be addition, and next should be subtraction. Now let's see how to use BODMAS or using BODMAS. In BODMAS, similar to DMAS, each letter of the word BODMAS stands for a particular word. That is, B for brackets, O for off, D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Now we know what exactly the BODMAS means. So we can say that BODMAS represents four fundamental operations along with the brackets. And where is this used is the case where an expression contains more than one fundamental operations and brackets to be solved. Now the order to solve such case is shown here. That is, first we need to remove the brackets, then the division should be solved, then the multiplication, then the addition, and last the subtraction. And if there is only division, addition, and subtraction along with the brackets to be solved, that type of equation, what you need to do is just forget the step which is not there and move on with the same procedure. Moving on to types of bracket, we will be seeing four types of bracket now. And all the images of all the four types of bracket have been shown for you in the slide. Please check. Small bracket or parenthesis is our first type of bracket. Second type of bracket is curly flower or also called middle bracket. Followed by the curly bracket is a square bracket, and the last one is a vinculum or bar bracket. And this vinculum or bar bracket is above the numbers. It is shown in the form where numbers are written first and above the numbers is the line which shows that there is a bracket to solve those numbers first. Order of removal of brackets is our next topic. Now we can see the order of the brackets to be solved. That is, first the vinculum bracket, next is the small bracket, third the curly bracket, and last the square bracket. If there are all the types of bracket, follow this order. But if there is only 3 types of bracket, that is if there is one bracket missing. For example, I use the bar bracket. That time what you need to do is that you think that you have solved the vinculum or bar bracket and move on with the next brackets. Note. So small note that we need to check now. C into A plus B is equals to CA plus CB, and C into A minus B is equals to CA minus CB. And we have an example for each. First example is for C into A plus B is equals to CA plus CB. That is 2 into 3 plus 8 is equals to 2 into 3 plus 2 into 8, assuming the value of C 2, A 3 and B 8. When we further solve it, we will get 6 plus 16, which is equal to 22. And the second example is for C into A minus B is equals to CA minus CB. 8 minus 5 into 1 is a C into A minus B, where C is 1, A is 8, B is 5. When we solve it as per CA minus CB, we will get 1 into 8 minus 1 into 5, which will give us 8 minus 5, which is equals to 3. Here 1 is after the brackets because multiplication holds good in such way also. And when I've equated it, I've written 1 into 8 instead of 8 into 1, and 1 into 5 I've written because the commutative property of multiplication holds good. And we can also say that these two are the distributive property of multiplication over addition and subtraction. One note, it says us that when there is a equation to be solved and there is a number outside the bracket being positive, that time you need to just put the same signs and solve. But when there is the equation to be solved with a negative sign, that time what you need to do is just change the signs. Okay, now moving on to our example, 2 minus 8 plus 10, and there is a positive sign out of the bracket. So as per the note, just keep the same signs and solve it. So keeping the same signs, positive 2, negative 8 plus 10, we solve, we'll get 4 as an answer. Next, we have the same question, but there's negative sign outside. So when we do that, we'll get negative 2 plus positive 8 minus 10. You observe that the signs are being changed. So let's arrange the numbers which are having the same sign. When we arrange minus 2, minus 10 and plus 8 is the order we get. And when we subtract or do the fundamental operations further, we'll get that negative 12 plus 8, which will result in negative 4 as an answer. Now let's solve the questions which I had shown you that we couldn't solve before doing this tutorial apart. This is the question, and I have solved it like this. That is, I have divided 24 by 3 and multiplied it by 2. That time when I simplify 24 by 3, I'll get 8, and then 2, which I have got 16, and first I have done whichever in the bracket. That's what I have used the BODMAS rule here. Next question also I have done the same. You can just verify. And the another example also I have done. First I have removed the small bracket, then the flower bracket, and then I have used the DMAS rule. Thank you for watching the video. Please share, like, subscribe my channel, and press bell icon nearby for notification of more videos. For doubts, as usual, leave a comment below. Thank you.